Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Logan, aka the Army Vet Trucker. If it's your first time here to the channel, I am an extra board line haul truck driver for a company called ABF Freight. Today we are in Dallas, Texas. We're about to head up to Wichita Falls, back down to Dallas, and then over to Lubbock. And that's where we're gonna call it quits for the day, over in Lubbock. So we're all set up here, already did our pre-trip. We had to wait for about, almost an hour and a half in the office for the hostlers to get us ready to leave. And then had to go in the shop. Let's see if we can make this turn here. Try to go right. Got it. Yeah. Sharp there. Oh yeah, too easy. No, we had to go to the shop. There was an air leak on my service airline, and he had to replace the hose, and we got all good to go. It's been kind of a long time since my last video, huh? This for a couple reasons. Hope you guys weren't worried about me or anything, but I'm still here, still kicking. Main reason is I was on vacation. I took about a week and a half off. Perks of being in the union, only been here a year, already got a week off, and I took it all pretty much in one go. Took some ATO. I saved up my tours up to 18 tours, and took 96 hours plus 10 hours for my rest. So I had 106 hours that I took off, so that's like 4.5 days. And then also 6 days of my PTO. And wife and I went up to Colorado, had a great time up there, and came on back and decided to get back to work. And pretty much all week last week I was stuck down in the valley. And these videos, that leads into my second point, guys. The reason I'm not uploading as often now, these videos are gonna be, kind of repetitive. And if I'm ever doing something that's kind of redundant or something I've already done before, I'll probably avoid filming it unless it's something that I think is going to be something interesting to film. So if you guys notice the upload's starting to slow down, that's going to be a good reason why. It's just, it's why I watch the same thing over and over again. And, I figure, you guys know. But anyways, we're back to work now. We got stuck down in the valley last week. Last week I started off the week, came back on Tuesday and got a turn up to Oklahoma City. And so I turned Oklahoma City, and I think that was about a 400-mile day there. And then on Wednesday, they sent me down to the valley via, via San Antonio. So, I hate how that light just turns like it literally is green for 2 seconds. I'm still in the middle of the intersection when the other lights turn green. But, went down to the valley via San Antonio on Wednesday. And if you guys don't know the valley here in Texas, it's the Rio Grande Valley, down by McAllen, Brownsville area. It's kind of like a big, continuous urban area down there that we just call the valley. And I got stuck down there. There's a lot of freight down there in the valley right now for whatever reason, just coming across the border, everything's going on down there, and a lot of freight. So I went down to the valley, and then for 3 days I was just doing turns from the valley up to San Antonio, and there and back it's about 500 and some miles, 520 miles or so, from the valley to San Antonio and then back. And I just for 3 days was down there, and then finally got on my 4th tour, I got dispatched back to Dallas. And so that last week was about a 3,000 mile week, so can't complain too much about that. It's gonna be a good paycheck. Nice to get some good work when I get back. And now this week, starting it off, I just took ATO, came back, and we're heading up to Wichita Falls, then back to Dallas, then over to Lubbock, and that's going to be about a 620 mile day here, so not too bad there either. So with all that being said, guys, I'm going to quit rambling here, and I'm going to get out on the highway heading towards old Wichita Falls. It's 5:30 in the morning right now. We got called at midnight for a 2:30 show time, And like I said, we sat for an hour and a half in the dispatch office waiting for our set to get ready, and then we had to go to the shop for about 30 minutes, and we're hitting the road now. But like I said, I'll catch y'all here in a little bit. Alrighty guys, just like that, here we are in old Wichita Falls. Still kind of dark out on us, and I bet you guys were noticing earlier, because I kind of noticed on the way here I had the times a little wrong. This clock here says 8:08 a.m., but it's not right. It's actually 7 a.m. So I'm going to go ahead and change that too right quick while I'm thinking about it. These trucks go all up and down the country, so times are always kind of wonky if you're not paying attention. You guys are probably trying to do the math in your head and like, wait a minute, that's not adding up. But anyways, it's 7 in the morning. We're here. Terminal's just now opening up. There's a couple guys coming in. A little bit of rain, but we're gonna go ahead and drop this set here. We're gonna hook to a set of empties over there that are going back down to Dallas. Let me see if I can get some light going here for you guys. It's light enough to where I can see, but it's this camera, you know, doesn't pick up light very well, so nice little shower coming through. Don't mind that. Look at this. Alrighty. Just decided to start raining all of a sudden. It was nice. There's a little bit of rain coming up, but nothing crazy. Let's get these things going. Go. That. Good. Yeah, pretty uneventful drive here today. Just kind of came straight up from Dallas with no issues really. Just kind of open road, which is nice. Early in the morning, going back into Dallas here after we leave Wichita Falls will be a different story. Straight back. A little bit over. Should be good with that. Test tug. Good to go. Yeah, I don't mind the rain. Down here in Texas, it's just now starting to cool off, so it's usually how it works for me. You know, if I'm not soaked in sweat, it'll be the rain. Alrighty, stow that there. Lines hooked up. Hopefully you guys are still able to see. I don't know, this lens might be getting covered with water. Wipe it off real quick. Alrighty, let's go ahead and walk around, check all our lights, check tires, make sure everything's working properly. First glance, looks like everything's all good. Gotta make sure we double check that these are empties too. Sounds like we're leaking a little bit. It might be just the tank filling. Yeah, I think that's just the tank filling. Oh no, we are leaking a little bit. There we go. Got this one unlocked for us. Stow in these ones. There we go. Good to go. Got our mud flap, tires. Lights are working. Jaws are in. Gears all the way up. Rain stopped. Nice little morning shower. Lights are all working. No padlock on this one. Make sure to write that down. It is indeed empty. Looks good to me. Cool. Yeah, I'll go kill the air and come back over here and full with this air connection. It might just be a seal that's acting up. Looks empty to me. Lock this one since it has a lock. Or not. There it goes. Good. I don't know if I checked these. Good to go. Alrighty. Looks good. Kill the air to this one. I had to get some new gloves. I don't know if you guys noticed the gloves I was using before. I had them for a while, over a year, and I took them up to Colorado with me and they got soaking wet in the rain, and I'd put them next to the campfire to try to dry them off, and I got them a little bit too close to the fire, and figure leather, it'd be fine, right? Yeah, but no, it was not fine. Get some of this water here, get it a little wet, maybe that'll be a better seal. Seems like it's a little bit wonky. Sometimes if you just swivel it around, that little spot that it's leaking through will kind of dissolve itself. This thing's pretty stuck in there. Get some water on that too. Alrighty. Check this again. Oh yeah, sounds like it's good. Yep, that's all she needed. Cool. Cool. Pretty easy. But anyways, now that that's all done and taken care of, I'm gonna go back in, do my paperwork, and we'll be out on the road heading back down to Dallas, and I'll catch back up with y'all once we get there. Alrighty, welcome back. Here we are in Dallas. Sun's up, a little bit brighter now. It's about 10:30. I got my clock adjusted now, so it's actually right. We already got all swapped out. I've mentioned in previous videos that I don't really like to film everything that goes on here in Dallas in the yard, but just because all the work belongs to the hostlers as far as the swapping of the trailers and everything, and just out of respect for other people's privacy and everything, I just try to keep the camera off. But if you guys want to know how the process works here, I'd be happy to explain it. Just let me know in the comments. But anyways, we're all swapped out, already got ourselves all departed out and pre-tripped and everything, and we're gonna be taking, oh, what road is it? We're gonna be going through like Jacksboro and Seymour. Normally, used to, between Lubbock and Dallas, I would usually roll on 20 and then 84 through Post and Snyder, but you know, it's just not as, it's kind of boring, to be honest. So recently, the last couple times I've done it, I've gone through Seymour and Jacksboro on, what's the road here? What is it? 114, and then over here 82 through Guthrie, and then into Lubbock that way. And it seems to be a little bit of a better route. I like it a little bit better. So we'll probably roll that way today. Keep off the interstate. I just like to stay away from the main interstates whenever I can. But yeah, guys, pretty uneventful so far. Not a lot going on, just typical process here. So if anything crazy happens, I'll make sure to chime back in, but if not, then I'll catch you guys here in a little bit once we get to Lubbock. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm not sure, I know I've been through Lubbock a couple of times, but I don't think I've shown the hotel that we stay at in Lubbock. It's the Elegante. It's actually a really nice hotel, and I can't remember if I've shown it in a video at all yet, and if I haven't, then I'll make sure to get in there and give you guys a look-see of what it's like. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna get out here on the road and I'll catch back up with y'all here in a little bit. Alrighty, just like that, here we are in Lubbock, Texas. Coming into town right now. We're already pretty much in town. Kind of just chimed right in here. We came in off of 114/82, 62. I don't know. All the highways around here. One highway is actually like 4 different highways in one highway. So, anyways, we're coming in here to the terminal here in Lubbock. It's a pretty small little dark terminal, end-of-line terminal that we have here, but both of our trailers are heading that way, and we've already got ourselves set up at the Elegante Hotel here, and I think I have shown that hotel before, but I can't really think of it off the top of my head if I have or not. I know I've started a video at the hotel in Lubbock, but I don't know if the video before that, if I ended a video at the hotel in Lubbock. If I have already, you know, whatever, you guys can just skip past it to the end or skip off the video from there. But for the people that haven't seen it, I'll just record it again and throw it in there. But yeah, pretty uneventful drive here. I think I like that route a lot better coming through. You go by it was pretty cool back there actually, the 4-6's ranch. I don't know if you guys watch Yellowstone. Pretty cool show about you know, fictional ranch up in Wyoming and Montana, I think. But there's a portion in the last season that they just put out, season 4 I believe, where one of the characters in the show comes down here to Texas and is at a ranch here, an actual real ranch called the 4-6's. And when I was driving by the ranch, you know, it's right there off 82 or 62, whatever it is, the actual 4-6's ranch, and they had a big film set up out there, you know, and they were actually filming, you know, future content for the show, which is pretty cool. It was cool to see that. But anyways, passing by the old, what is it here, Mrs. Baird's Bakery, big old facility they got here, and then there's our terminal right there. So we're just gonna ease right on in, and I'm gonna, usually we drop the trailers just right over there about where that flatbed's at. We use flatbeds, for you guys that don't know, our city drivers, P&D guys, they have flatbeds that with a forklift, little, you guys will have to let me know in the comments, there's a name for that type of forklift that kind of just shoves onto the back of a trailer. But no, they deliver our U-Packs with these. Like the U-Pack containers, those are them right there. They can fit like 4 of them in a pup. But whenever they're delivering them for to your residence or wherever you have it requested to come to, they need to use a flatbed, you know, because you know, that's the main way that they can unload and offload them. But it'd be kind of challenging to show up at your house with a pup and then try to put in these U-Packs. But they just drop them off right in your driveway, and you can put in your household goods, furniture, whatever you'd like, boxes, and they'll drop it there for as long as you want, and then once you're done, they'll come and pick it up and then move it to wherever you need it to go. And if you have such a big house, you can request 2, 3, 4 of them if you want, or you can request a whole pup to be dropped off if you want. If you think you can fill up a whole 28-foot pup, then they'll bring out a whole trailer and just leave it there in your driveway, and they'll give you a ramp and everything that you need to load everything up. And it's a pretty cool little deal. A lot of our business is from those U-Packs, and pretty cool setup. But anyways, guys, I'm about to get these trailers dropped, and we'll get heading over to the hotel. Ugh. Doesn't look like I ripped off my mud flaps. That's good. Piggyback. That's what those things are called. called piggyback forklifts. Well, is this thing broken? No, I'm just doing it wrong. Here. There we go. Alrighty. Go into yard move here so I don't get tricked back into driving. Alright. We'll just circle back around over here, back towards the front, and then I gotta go inside and fill out the paperwork for getting in here, and then that'll be a wrap for today, guys. That's pretty easy, right? I mean, I don't have to break down the set. I don't have to back these trailers into docks. You know, I don't have to hop on a forklift. Nothing, none of that. I just drop them there where they like them, and then that's pretty much it for me. And that's the end of my day. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna run in here real quick, punch the clock out, and then we'll be heading to the hotel, and I'll catch you guys there. Alrighty, folks, just like that, here we are at the hotel in Lubbock, Hotel Elegante. Pretty nice hotel here. Probably definitely one of the nicer hotels that we stay in with ABF. Not much to complain about. Got a rubber ducky. Hopefully the water's nice and hot. I'm sure it's great. I'm not sure what determines what kind of room we get here, but I've had this style of room, which is just a more standard hotel room, and got a really small fridge here, got a little bit of a freezer section, should be big enough to put my freezer packs in, got a microwave, looks like it's working, TV, desk, and a couch. But here at the Elegante, I've also been in a suite before a couple times, and so I don't know, I'm sure it just depends on availability, but every now and then they'll put me in a suite here with like a full up bedroom, and pretty cool. But anyways, guys, that's probably gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got to say today. Kind of a boring video probably, but that's alright. Just gives you guys a glimpse of another day in the life. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or concerns, feedback is always welcomed. Drop it down in the comments below, and if you need anything or want to ask any questions on a more one-on-one basis, feel free to send me an email. It's in the description. With all that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.